The Not So Random Ass Wrestling Podcast with your random assholes, Christopher Steele and
Dusty Rhoads. Dusty Rhoads, baby.
So, we had pay-per-view last week. Nothing. I was kind of surprised Jericho won.
Right? I'd give it a 4-star pay-per-view. It wasn't bad. It seemed like just a Raw splattered on a pay-per-view time slot.
The Bray Randy match was like...
It was so bad, I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was so bad, but it was so good.
Like, really? This match is...
Just make movies, Vince. Just make movies.
Really, you're gonna go and have to get back to the arena yet?
Right. From Missouri, California. Somehow they make it in less than 45 minutes via limo.
Actually, it was like 20 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, no, they did the entirety of that Rollins Samoa Joe, and we sat out in the car for like 35 minutes of that because we saw it was coming up and we're like, meh. We know who's really gonna. I mean, it's not gonna surprise us if either of them win. So okay,
right.
And out we went, and we came back in, and they were still going, and it was like we spent like a half hour out there. I was expecting to be halfway through the end of the House of Horrors match.
But it wasn't a surprise when Randy popped up right behind him. I'm like, I called.
Everybody called that.
I'm like, what would have been better would have been if Randy would have RKO'd him out of nowhere right there.
Actually, what would have been better is when Bray popped out of the limo, Randy was driving and boom, RKO'd him across the limo and then carried from there back. But the drive in and the walk up was even pre-recorded because he walks up the gorilla position and all of a sudden he's got his lantern. I'm like, wait, what? His lantern can appear and disappear too?
Like I told you, I went to WrestleMania 23.
Right.
At Ford Field. John Cena drives around Detroit in a Mustang, does a lap around the building, drives into the building, breaks through a wall to come through. He was sitting in it. The streets of Detroit being dead. I don't care that everybody was at Ford Field. The streets are not that dead.
No. It's WrestleMania. Most of those people are from out of state, out of town, out of country anyway. And that's just what it is.
That was pre-recorded, and you can tell it was pre-recorded.
Different angles popping up all of a
it's
sudden.
Just like, no, really? He was just sitting there waiting for his cue to crash through the wall.
For shit's sake, dude. The House of Horrors match was about like the halftime heat, empty arena match, where the whole thing, like, it was really well done up to a point. And then when he goes to tip the fridge, they switch the camera for just like a millisecond, and it's just like, it's like when they put the camera on the forklift and coming down the road. Ah! No, it's just bad.
I actually like that though.
I liked it too, but it was just.
I liked it a lot better than the House of Horror match.
Oh, yeah. If they're going to do this style of match right, get the Hardys in on it. They do that stuff right, the non-match match.
All right, so speaking of the Hardys, what do you see them joining up with Bray?
I would like to see the Broken Brothers join Bray. That'd be cool as hell.
From what I understand, they're starting the broken match.
Yeah, the kick to the head.
Right.
Yeah, they did that really well. He said he was going to eat Sheamus and Cesaro, dude. He said he was going to eat Cesaro.
But, so they're... And then, the Hardys, the Broken Hardys, and Bray against Balor Club.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. That'd be cool.
Did you see the triple threat match Monday night?
No, I didn't.
For number one contender for Intercontinental?
No, I missed that.
Samoa Joe came out and took Seth out of the match.
Sweet.
And then it was just Finn and Miz. And Finn was about to go for the coup de grace. Then Bray's crap hit. He was out there to get just the Travigo to Finn.
Now that, yeah,
I could see Broken Hardys with being the new Wyatt family.
right. Screw it. I say go the other route. To hell with them joining the Wyatts. Have Matt break Bray. Broken Bray, broken Matt, brother Nero.
But I could see, I actually see Raw trying to do more 3-man stables.
Yeah. They need to, okay, I don't mind tag team division, but they need a King of Trios division where you got the 6-man. Because they love the 6-man tags, but they never did nothing to represent them. And it's like, come on.
Because if you look at it, like I said, it could be the Balor Club.
Right.
And then you got the Shield. Now, if they do it right, they could do either Wyatt family with the
Broken Hardys and
Broken
Bray.
Hardys.
Honestly, you know who could really use a broken push? And you could have Luke and Eric jump ship to Raw to join Bray. Would be Heath Slater.
Yeah.
I mean, they're already built in the family thing. Have him just like abandon his family, grow his hair and beard back out, and become all disheveled looking, and make him like the Kidman of the Broken Hardys. Comes back all scratchy and
He could use a push.
and it just and a change of character too.
Right.
He's already plays Southern, so the Bray Wyatt thing will just fold right into that real easy, you know. Same with Matt and his weird accent he's gonna have once this broken Matt thing kicks in.
Other than that, wrestling this week has pretty much been just like review and prepare.
Yeah.
It was kind of not much to watch for, but I did watch this weekend wrestling because I missed a lot of programs this week.
Yeah.
And then they talked about Guardians of the Galaxy on there too.
Of course.
Yeah.
Got to get their cash in.
But other than that, nothing's really been going on with seems to be going on with wrestling.
No, it's kind of stagnating since WrestleMania.
I know they're trying to prepare for a bigger storyline, but they don't have it yet. They don't know what. I don't think they know what they're preparing for. Is what. I don't know. I don't think they have an idea who to take on Brock Lesnar next. Samoa Joe, maybe.
Joe would be a good one.
Hold on. Gotta pause it.
Sorry
Alright.
about the quick edit.
We're back. Yeah. This is probably gonna be pretty short because I don't have nothing. On this week.
Other than saying thanks, Chris Jericho.
Oh,
Enjoy the
actually, I
Fawcett
do
tour.
have something.
Go for it.
I watched NXT,
Oh, nice. I haven't been.
or some of NXT.
I haven't been keeping up.
Asuka's at it again.
I saw a little something where they had a match and Regal.
It was
Like she interfered and then Regal had to. Like,
yep. She interfered with it was a battle royal
Yeah.
or a top battle.
Yeah, because there's like 6 people advertised and then like on the Chiron for it, and then all of a sudden there's like 13 in the ring. And it's like, well, we know which 6 are going to be in the final.
It added up.
Ember Moon, of course.
Ember Moon. Damn.
Uh,
That blonde chick. Insanity, I believe. From Insanity.
Oh, Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross and
The other one that's Nikki Cross's rival.
yeah, Billy Kay.
No.
I thought.
Um.
But anyways, then Asuka comes out and beats all their asses.
Right.
Nikki Cross was already pretty much out anyways. Ember Moon knocked her out.
Right.
Then William Regal had words with her backstage and came out and announced that it would be a fatal 4-way in the NXT Chicago. Like, you know what?
Is that SummerSlam?
Probably.
Damn.
Maybe not. Is there...
I prefer her other wrestling name. I like Asuka and everything, but Kana was so much better as a name.
But that's all I really have.
Ruby Riott.
Oh, and Hideo Itami's back.
Yay! So it's Ember Moon, Nikki Cross, Ruby Riott against Asuka for
A fatal 4-way.
fatal 4-way.
The announcers were all like, "What's she thinking?" I'm like, "She's thinking she's better than everybody in the division. She can take everybody out, which she can't. She's proven she can."
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't have much.
SmackDown was decent, fairly.
Jericho
Got decimated and
got
retired
decimated
for now.
He retired.
His schedule got lightened up for his tour with Foz. We'll
Yeah.
just put it like that.
Right.
His schedule's been lightened. Might not walk though. He might be Axl Rose in it. Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Or wait, no. Is it still Moon Goose McQueen that is the lead singer of Fozzy, or is it Jericho? Did Jericho kill Moon Goose?
I'm not sure.
Great. Now I gotta look up Moon Goose McQueen.
Anyways.
Google's gonna think I'm retarded.
He was supposed to go on tour a lot early. This tour a lot earlier was actually been pushed back a couple times, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Almost a year. It's supposed to start like they were talking about this tour about
Last
this time.
year. Yeah, when about the time he came back.
He's like, I gotta push the tour back. Gotta push the tour back after WrestleMania. So he's pushed it back for like at least 8 months. I know that much. Or 6 months, I should say. No, 8 months is about right. Well, other than that,
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah,
we're
no.
good.
Yeah, picks. Want to do some picks? Want to do picks?
What do you want to pick? What do you want to go for this?
Classic pay-per-views. Let's favorite 80s. Like the birth of pay-per-views. Like first, like yeah. What gave you like top 3 80s pay-per-views? WCW and WWE. Probably didn't get much WCW back then.
No.
I got one.
You want the whole of that?
Yeah, like your friend like to watch. If you were gonna sit down and watch some events from the 80s of pay-per-view, these would be what
Top
you
3. You want to eat back and forth?
Yeah, unless we agree on them.
I will start with WrestleMania 4. The tournament.
Mega Powers Explode.
No, the tournament.
Yeah, that's right. Mega Powers was 5. Mega Powers. I'll go with the first Royal Rumble. That was actually pretty solid pay-per-view.
I agree. With that.
Established
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, which Hacksaw Jim Duggan can't win nowadays because of the stipulation that the winner goes to WrestleMania.
Right, you never see a Hacksaw Jim Duggan win it now.
My next one is going to be the SummerSlam of the same year.
Or as
WrestleMania 4, 87. The first
SummerSlam.
with Mega Powers versus Mega Bucks.
Yeah.
That. Who has been taken off her skirt.
So awesome. That was Zeus and DiBiase, right?
No, the Mega Bucks.
DiBiase and
Andre,
that's right. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll have to go with like the first War Games show. in the NWA/WCW put on. It was actually really good, quite overlooked. Come on, it set a precedent that still has yet to be met. It still has once upon that kind of cage match has not been seen since WCW attempted its craziness.
I think I'm gonna have to go for my final one. And then next year's SummerSlam, '88. Just for the Rick Rude Ultimate Warrior match.
Oh, the cage match. Was that the cage?
No.
That was the one that set up the cage match, wasn't it? Or the payoff. I know that they had 3 matches.
That wasn't that the Bobby Heenan holding down?
Yep. That's what that was.
That was the Intercontinental Championship, Rick Rude winning it.
That was a good one.
Ultimate Warrior just won that at WrestleMania.
I'll go with the first Survivor Series. Again, another precedent that was set a long time ago.
You know what? I can see that. The old school Survivor Series were one of my favorite.
Good, man.
Before? What was it? 92.
94.
92.
94.
Hogan. 91. Hogan. Undertaker. Match.
Oh, yeah.
Once that match set in, they're like, oh, we don't have to have nothing but Survivor Series.
Survivor Series type matches, yeah.
And that's what ruined Survivor Series.
But they held on until about 94 of doing the Survivor Series type matches for the show, which they could still do, make it 80% Survivor Series matches, use up all the roster.
The one I did like best was what was it, 90? Of the Survivor Series, where at the end of the night, the winners fought in another Survivor Series match.
Oh, the Ultimate Survivor match. The Ultimate Survivor Series.
And it was Hogan and Warrior were the only faces
left, and they just tore the house down.
Against, they're the only ones that won their match, survived the first time.
See, that would be a great premise. Where all the Survivor teams face off, faces versus heels, with whatever members were left surviving. The whole team doesn't come back.
That's why I like it. It just the survivors.
Yeah.
I
can't remember which one it was. My favorite Survivor Series of all time is when the Legion of Doom and Ultimate Warrior. I can't remember who the hell their 4th man was, but they all had the face paint. They all did their face painting because the other one
was it Savage?
Was it? Yeah, because that was the Ultimate Maniacs. That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
other than that,
that's pretty sufficient. Not so random ass.
Right.
Wrestling podcast.
Keep it random and ring the bell.
Bing, bing, bing.